All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
Black 30.
Black 52. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Black is third.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Chill, bro. Come on, my controller.
Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Right,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Easy.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. He's checking.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
I would like
going to
to
plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Hey, switch gears.
Alert.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
No music.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get that home. We'll go 25 to Mike. Ready? And 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Hey.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got the rookie, Preston Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Here we go. 58, right over there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Caught, it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And his kick here is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay game.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Well, Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. To throw on 2nd and 6. Walker, and his first throw here.
And the kid like, fuck no, bro.
Is incomplete.
Intended for number 18. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll give to Peterson out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Go, go, go. Switch, switch, switch.
They run again on first down. Peterson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 38, Walker. Well, the return will stop right around the 25. Parker, the intended target. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Undercut, undercut, undercut.
Focus, focus.
Shit, shit. Take 4, take 4.
You good?
Deuce.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Ready?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 13, check 13.
Roethlisberger will throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
I get a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy complete.
He's got it at the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And that takes us from second to third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Check safety, check safety. 6, bullet, half. Go. Shoot up, let go.
To throw is Walker. To throw on third down. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Parker unable to get that one.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Roethlisberger down. Nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And he hits his tight end, Ebron. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep. And that's caught at the 25. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 33 yards that time.
Protein spill. Double bump.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
That's one of the better examples.
Oh, man, that's ugly. That was really ugly.
And still put the ball in the end zone.
That's abilities, though.
And something really to take into the lockers here.
Them superstar players just be getting anything.
And the lead is up to 18 now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more.
Two of that?
This is a really
comeback time.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's airing it out for Williams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The loss of
Come on, man. This man using running goal line. This is, come on, bro. That's trashy. That's trashy as hell.
Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger complete to Washington.
What'd you get, man?
He's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Man, running goal line, bro.
Defense in
Like,
this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So a loss of 5.
man, run could be in every other play.
On 2nd and 15 now. Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go. Give me that rock. Come on. Give me that rock.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They've got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Come on, man. Pick that off, Minka.
threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Going deep here for Parker. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter if it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football.
Come on, pass rush. I need y'all to get there, bro.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
How's that man sliding through there?
About 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 2. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Dancing.
Come on, man. I was there. I ran back to that. Don't suck me into the animation, bro.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Again, he'll drop the throw.
Okay, son. Okay, y'all. Cool. Cool.
Devontae Parker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish
Oh, man, it's crazy, bro. I can't run nothing.
They need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Hey, high 7.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, now, 2:30. Night, sweetheart. Jack 16. 52, Jack 52. You must be getting tired of seeing
Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Open man, it's Allen.
Man went for the pick.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Ad catch, ad catch.
Here we go. Black 30. 66. No.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, he got tripped up.
Inside the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 6. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's at the 30, past the 20, and he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Miami, 54 yards. They'll set up to throw, and he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Tyson Alualu. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
And that's a GG.
Can't convert on 4th down. And this
Good win, y'all.
able to come up with a stop.
Got a lot of aggressive catches this week. No,
The
that's for sure.
offense here about ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Tighten up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Through an opening, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big time.
One of the numbers.
All the way to the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Mike 55. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Hey, check.
He'll look to throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And his throw here's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And it'll be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point now by Boswell. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Back to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Yo!
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
It's a party now. Shift, shift. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Kill, kill, kill.
Watch safety green. Watch it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. In a heavy traffic.
Let's go! That's a superstar dead for my boy right there.
Take over at their own 44-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That's a blessing, man.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's
Got the win and got the superstar dead for my man Terrell Edmonds.
Boy, were they clicking on
2 picks in the 4th quarter to get it.
Feel great about themselves, can they?
I love it.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
Love
As
it.
an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, man. Hey, that's a great game. Probably my best passing game this whole Madden. He got run committing, though, so I don't know what's up with that. Minka, let's go. And all my boys got their second ability now. +1 speed. Woo. Oh, this is a beautiful day. 92 speed. Universal coverage. Oh, we about to be lit now, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Juju, go ahead and get your second ability. We teed up now. Oh, where your second ability, though, brother? Oh, cross specialist. Okay. Okay. Come on. Let me see these abilities for my man. Terrell Edmonds, two superstar safeties now. What you got? Strip specialist. What? Come on, man. What is this bullshit? That bullshit. My man couldn't. He was run support. He couldn't get enforcer or something, bro. Come on, man. +1 speed. Yo, are they giving out speeds today? 92 speed as well. He definitely should have got me fucking enforcer, bro. He got me enforcer. It would be a wrap, honestly. It was a big win. The two Cools next. Dave Cool and Don Cool. Did my division games, which are big games. I need those. Probably know Wakanda gonna try to just get force wins the whole way. That's something he be doing. Sneak in that way, but that means I gotta, when I play him, I gotta beat him. Alright, y'all. We won't be on this game until next 48 hours.